Hey guys, it's Kristina. I've had a couple of requests to do this video, so here goes. I've had a lot of moms in my secret weight loss group, Sisters in Success, in the last couple of days that are freaking out because they're super stressed out and momming is hard, okay? I have 6 kids. They're 10, 9, 8, 6, 5, and almost 4. I homeschool them. I run a business out of my house. And I have all these wonderful videos and Zoom calls and stuff that I like to do for you guys. And they're always asking me, how do you keep your sanity? Plus, my kids are in activities, and I also have real estate stuff that I do, and it's just crazy. So there's a couple of things that I've done, major changes that I have made in the last year to help me really keep my sanity. And here's the list. So if you might be able to do any of this stuff, I promise you it will help you feel not so overwhelmed anymore. Okay, so the first thing that I did was I started to simplify my life. Yes, that's exactly how it sounds. What did I do to do this? Well, we used to live in a 6-bedroom, 4-bathroom, 3,500 square foot house on 3.5 acres with a pool. And I said, I'm done. Do you want to know what happens to 3,500 square feet when you have 6 kids? All 3,500 square feet has to be cleaned all the time. It's way too stressful. Why have that huge house? What was the point? Yes, I do have 6 children, but I did not need all of that space. They're only one little body. They don't need all of that space. So here's what we did. We sold our big house and we moved into a very small house. And I cannot tell you how much I love my small house. When we started looking, I called the realtor that we were working with. His name's Harvey Jensen. If you're in Kerrville, Texas, where we live, he's amazing. And I was like, Harvey, I'm thinking about doing a 4-bedroom. And then I was like, well, that makes no sense. Who's going to get their own room and everybody else has to share? No. So we ended up doing a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1,800 square foot house on 0.3 acres. Wow. Going from 6 bedrooms to 3 bedrooms. We have 8 of us total living in an 1,800 square foot 3-2. I love it. I only have 2 toilets to scrub now. There's only 2 showers to clean now. Everything is where it needs to be. The bedrooms are big enough for the kids. I've got 3 boys and 3 girls, so the boys have a room and the girls have a room. It's amazing. The next thing that we did is we took the money that we made off of our last house and paid off all of our credit card debt. All 17,000 freaking dollars of it, which was a nightmare. How I ever got that far into credit card debt, I don't know. It just kind of happened. Like, oh, swipe here, swipe there. Oh, yeah, we have custody battles and attorney fees, $27,000 worth. Swipe that through. Yeah, sure, no problem. Next, we took them out of school and started homeschooling them. And everybody at first was like, oh my gosh, how are you going to do that? And the response I always get is, good for you. That's a lot of work. But it's not. It is so much easier than regular school. I can't even tell you. So here's the deal. So we used to have to deal with waking up at 6 o'clock in the morning, taking them to school. If somebody forgot a lunch or a homework assignment, driving down to the school to drop it off. Then we had after school activities. I never got to see my kids. I was so stressed out over that. Then there was dinner, grocery shopping. When was there any time for me to have any rest or get dressed in the morning? There wasn't any. So now it's amazing. Now we wake up when we want to wake up. We start school. We do about 2 hours worth of schoolwork a day and we're done, and we get to go be a family and hang out, and better than any of that, we get to travel with our kids and by ourselves. So here's a couple other momming tips that make momming way easier. Number 1, paper plates. Holy crap. Why wash dishes all the time? You only have a certain amount of time with your kids anyways. You need to buy paper plates. If you're stressed out, there's too much going on, buy paper plates. All 3 meals are served on paper plates in my house. The next one, get a mommy's helper. I know that sounds crazy. You're not asking for a babysitter, and you usually don't have to pay these people, and if you do pay them, it's only like $5, $10 tops. I have had several clients hire mom as helpers, and they are amazing. Basically what they are is young girls wanting to learn how to babysit, 12, 13, sometimes 14, even 15. Lots of times they're homeschooled. And what you do is you offer their mom the opportunity to get rid of their kid, and their kid comes over to your house while you're there and plays with your kids while you take a shower, put your makeup on, do your hair, read a book, do yoga, whatever it is that you want to do. And you've got this other kid that's watching under your supervision, and they'd be stoked to get $5 or $10 to do this with your kids. It's awesome. Next, hire somebody to clean your house once a month. Just a deep clean once a month. It'll cost $60 to $100 depending on where you live. Have them come in for just a couple of hours and have them do your deep clean. You only have so many hours in a day, guys. You can't do everything. Stop trying. If you're homeschooling, if you're not homeschooling, stop overstressing yourself out. When you're stressed out, mama, nobody's happy. I promise, because you're snapping and you're not nice. You're not nice to your husband, and you guys fight, and then, oh my gosh, then it's on with the kids. It's awful. So don't do that. So simplify your life, simplify your bills. Sell crap. You don't need all of the fancy stuff. We don't have cable television. No, we don't. No. It's so much. Why do I want a $120 a month bill? No, thank you. Not happening. So we have our bills literally down to our family is less than $1,500 a month. I don't drive a big, nice, fancy car, and I make 6 figures. My husband also makes 6 figures. We do not drive big, fancy cars. I drive a 2004 Ford Excursion with one running board on it. Yeah, okay? We got a new car not too long ago, but it's paid for. We do not finance vehicles. If you're driving some super nice car, trade it in for something that you don't have a payment on. Why spend the money on the payment? Go take your kids to Disney World instead. Go travel. Go take them, buy experiences, not things. They're not going to remember the toys that they have in their room. They're not going to remember the whatever fancy clothes that they have on Gymboree. They're not going to remember any of that crap. What they're going to remember is a trip that you took with them where you weren't on your phone, where you weren't doing other crap that you shouldn't have been doing, where you weren't on business. I can tell you, I remember this as a kid. My dad has never once taken an entire vacation and not worked ever in my life. Even to this day, I just had a vacation with my dad 2 weeks ago. He was on his phone for a good portion of our trip together. Now, that's my dad. He's my dad. But I can tell you that it makes the kids feel like they're not important enough and they are not as important as work. So if that's you, get off the flippin' phone. It's rude and disrespectful to your kids, and they're going to feel like they're not good enough and not worth it. So simplify your life. Paper plates. Get a mama's helper. Get somebody in to do your deep cleaning once a month. All of these things help so much. Personally, from my experience and the other people that are in my life that have done the same thing, homeschooling simplified my life, and it made my life so much less stressful. So now, like literally this year alone, we're traveling to, I think it's 8 different countries. Like we're going all over the place just to have experiences, just to do stuff and remember it. These are things that we will never forget. They're amazing because I'm not paying some huge mortgage payment. I'm not paying some huge car payment. Sure, I could go buy some super nice car, but I'm not going to. I have great credit, make good money. They would totally finance me anything I wanted, but I don't want the payment. I'll drive around a clunker until the wheels fall off so that I can take my kids on nice vacations. Like we're going on a week-long cruise in October, all 8 of us with my parents. It's going to be amazing. So simplify your life. Stop spending $1,500 a month on food. I feed my family of 8 on less than $500 a month. Try that on for size. Don't be getting everything extra that you don't need. It's not worth it. My name's Kristina. I'm now giving mom advice apparently, but I usually give weight loss advice because I'm a certified health coach and I help people lose weight for a living. I lost 95 pounds almost 4 years ago and I've kept it off ever since, size 18 to size 4. If you need help in weight loss, credit repair, because I jacked that up and fixed it myself too, or hey, now momming and homeschooling, I'm here and I'm your girl. So my contact information is in the description below this video. I hope that you enjoyed it and I hope that you're having a great day. And if I can help in any way, hit me up. Have a good one. Bye.